everyone, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Irene. I'm from Uganda, currently working as a domestic worker here in Saudi Arabia. This is the journey of Irene 256, where I share my lifetime or my life as a domestic worker here in Saudi Arabia. To my new subscriber, thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy this journey with me. And to my old subscriber, thanks for always coming back and watch my videos. I do really appreciate you. You guys, remember this here. I remember if you have watched the old video, we are removing this couch from outside to inside. We had some party and we had to do some changes, so we had to put them back or to turn back inside so that they don't be destroyed by the sun. Since we are going in summer, you know how the sun is. But since it had stayed in the house or in the compound for a long time, we had to first wash these covers. So now we are going to press them back or to put them back and then arrange the place properly. These couches are used in the evening time or when they have some visitors that they don't want to sit in the living room. Outside they have some small coffees, small chats there, just like that. Even us, sometimes we sit there because it's beside the room is beside the pool. So guys, that's it, and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you just come across this video, please subscribe, like, comment and share it out. Turn your notification bell on so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. I'm sorry, I don't normally nowadays post because of the busy schedule of going out with the kids, coming back very tired. Sometimes the network is also giving me a problem, but I just hope everything will change and everything happens for the good of the Lord. Yes, I thank God for today and I thank God for everything. So as we do this activity, I want to talk about something very important which I've realized or which I've seen in so many places where I go with the kids or where I visit. And this thing has been going on between Ugandan housemaids, finding a Ugandan housemaid in a mall or in a playground versus finding another African nationality in that playground. These two kinds are different. So I don't know what Ugandans how God created us, that we people, we find ourselves so, I don't know, we have that ego. We find ourselves not worthy for each other. I don't know how I can explain it. You find someone, you say hi to her, and she keeps silent. Then after some time, you ask her, where are you from? And she says, I'm from Uganda. And you ask yourself, why is she behaving like this? This is a big problem which I've realized. I really call it a problem, which I've realized, maybe incident which I've faced a lot of time, and other people have been talking about it. Ugandans, these are the past people you find in a playground, let's say in a play where kids play from, and you find them there. Then when she sees her phone is expensive more than you, she quits the conversation. She quits even to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to you. Sometimes she asks you, she says, you are the one who makes money. Why are you holding that cheap phone? You people, I think we should change. You find a Kenyan lady or a Kenyan housemaid in a mall or in a place. This person gives you a positive energy towards you. Sometimes they come and say, Mambo, and you say, VP, and she laughs. Then she asks you, I'm from Kenya. Then you say, no, I'm from Uganda. Then she will turn to English. And she will be very happy to find you in that place. But a Ugandan, you can find someone, you say hi, you ask where are you from, she says I'm from Uganda, and you say, why are you, I'm also from Uganda. Okay, and she turns her head around. Yes, sometimes I don't blame these people, because some of them, their bosses don't want them to interact with the not fellow Ugandans, other housemaids they find in those places. But talk to someone, say hi in a way that your boss even cannot realize. Hi, I'm from Uganda. Simple. Today you find me, I'm from Uganda. You don't want to communicate to me. Tomorrow I might find you and your boss is doing something very bad to you, and I cannot even fight for you because you showed me shaggy. You find someone who is from Ghana and ask you, are you from Ghana? You say, no, I'm not from Ghana. Say, okay, nice to meet you, my sister. We are all the same. That's how they are. Yeah, but now, Ugandan, the worst thing, you find a Ugandan who is not in the contract. And then she asks you, are you in the contract? Then you say, I'm not in the contract. Oh, sorry, I'm in the contract. She will feel like she cannot talk to you. You don't deserve to be spoken to. Reason being, she earns more than you. Yes, I understand. But nothing beats character in this world. Character determines the person who you are. Your first impression towards someone can speak louder than anything. Even if you have money, even if you have everything, but when your character is not characterizing, my dear sister, nothing you can beat me off. Salary? No. You earning much does not make you to be the king of the housemaids. Yes, I think we should change. We should change. Even you can see on social media fights coming from each other. Ugandan fighting, Ugandan maids fighting her. Even in the houses, you find a housemaid who is from Uganda, then they bring a new one who is from Uganda. This old one fights the new one, or if the new one fights the old one, until one of them is being evicted or being taken back to the agents. And you ask yourself, what is it? Where is the what do we call it? In my language, call it Seluganda. Where is the Ubuntu? This called humanity in us. What is the humanity in us? I think we should change. Talk to someone, say hi, then tell the person, you know what? My boss does not want me to talk to any person outside, any housemaid. We can understand. Because I've ever experienced it such. I found a Burundian lady in the Red Sea Mall sitting beside us. Then I told her, hi, how are you? Are you from Burundi? She said, yes. I asked her, are you from? Where are you from? She said, I'm from Burundi. Then I asked her, why? And she was looking very sad because she was alone. She said, I wanted to talk to you long time, but I'm fearing my bosses, they don't want me to communicate with other fellow maids. That one is understandable because most of the people here, they do that. Some maids and bosses, they don't want their maids to associate with others. I found a lady here in the supermarket. When I said hi, her boss came and asked me, are you in the contract or you are not in the contract? I told her, yes, I'm in the contract. She said, okay, then speak to her. Then the girl said, you know what? She fears that maybe I will run away. The other housemaid ran away and left her in the house. So now she's fearing me talking to other housemaid. She feels that she will have the same consequences. So I think we should change in that. Ugandans, if you find a fellow Ugandan, please try and be so nice to each other. Because here, we came to change our lives, but we don't know how are we going to stay here. Today you might find me in the morning and you don't want to say anything to me. and tomorrow I might be your savior. Because these people we are working with, they are not the same today and tomorrow and forever. No, they change. They change. Share numbers so that if I call you and you are not picking for some days, I will be worried. I would communicate and find out how. I remember one day I had to save my cousin's sister because of the call I made to her boss. So I think we should change. Her boss had refused her to go home, yet the contract was over. So I had to make a call to her boss. So guys, someone asked me about how this place, the arrangement in the previous video. So this is the arrangement after, this is the swinging or the yellow, and this is it during day, how it was arranged as you see, ready for coffee. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Please, if you find this video worthy, please kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment. Turn on the notification bell. I love you.